Is China trying to take over the world? By now, you've probably seen a bunch of articles and videos with headlines like China just destroyed the US dollar or the US dollar is being dethroned. But what's going on and how will it affect you and your money? I'm Kalila Reynolds, financial journalist and educator. So let's get into it. Last Wednesday, Brazil and China signed an agreement that will allow them to trade in their own currencies without using the US dollar as an intermediary. Simply put, Brazil can now do business with China using Brazilian reals without converting them to US dollars first, and vice versa, China can conduct trade with Brazil using the Yuan. Now, this is a very big deal because for the last 80 or so years, the US dollar has been the main global reserve currency, meaning it's been the go-to currency for conducting trade worldwide. Now, when a couple hundred countries are trading goods and services around the world, it helps to have just one universal currency that has a relatively predictable value to conduct transactions, or else countries run the risk of getting paid in a currency that is difficult to exchange or whose value fluctuates constantly. For example, the Jamaican dollar is only valuable to people who want to buy things in Jamaica. And since Jamaica is a small country that doesn't produce a whole lot, there are not a lot of people globally who want or need Jamaican dollars. Now, since the end of World War II, the US dollar has been that good old reliable currency that the world counts on. So when countries go to pay for goods and services from another country, they pay in USD. And the receiving country is glad to accept because they know the USD will hold its value. Now, it's no secret that China's fast-growing economy and global influence have been a concern for the US. China is the world's second largest economy and has been slowly but surely trying to snatch that top spot from the United States. Now, this latest deal with Brazil is seen as a threat to the US dollar because Brazil is the sixth largest economy in the world. Brazil did around $150 billion in trade with China last year. Now, the US and the US dollar will be cut out completely out of those transactions. And this is rough news for the US, not because it not only increases China's influence in the global economy, but it also undermines the dollar's position as the top reserve currency. So what does this mean for the US dollar? Is it being dethroned as the global reserve currency? And should we all go out and buy Chinese yuan? Well, the truth is global reserve currencies change throughout time as a country's influence and economy change. So for 100 years leading up to 1944, the British pound sterling was actually considered the world's main currency. Now it's the US dollar and euro. So things change. At some point, the US dollar status could change, and this could be just the tip of the iceberg. So what do you think? Especially the Forex traders, what moves are you now making with your currency pairs? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe to my newsletter for more cool info like this at KalilaReynolds.com/newsletter. And of course, let's get this money.